Howdy folks, so I'm forever being asked about low calorie foods, low calorie options, what kind of foods can I eat, and although we adopt the principle of flexible dieting, what I thought I'd do is go on a little shop and show you what I tend to lean towards when dieting. So here we have a general selection. I'm not going to go through kind of it all, otherwise it will take forever. So kicking off with the meats, we have 5% fat steak mince, ridiculously low, way lower than if you go for the higher fat alternatives. Yes, it costs a little bit more, but it's worth it. We have bacon medallions, high in protein, low in calories too. Turkey rashers, exactly the same, and quick cook turkey breast steaks as well. All of these are good options to boost your protein without boosting your calories a bit too much. I've also got an Arla yogurt. This is about 140 calories, but there's 20 grams of protein in there, so it would be that instead of something like a protein shake. Moving on, as much people don't tend to realise this, pancakes aren't ridiculously high in calories, particularly if you go for the batter mix, which is already made. It makes it a hell of a lot simpler. You just basically add an egg and add some water. Really simple. Moving on, Flora Light. Now, we made the common mistake of going with Country Life, as you can see here. Now that guy works out to about 70 calories for a 10 gram serving. So basically the same amount you'd use on your toast. This guy works out to only 27 calories, which you may not think, okay, 70 to 27, that's a big drop in itself. But if you think of how much butter you have over the course of the week, particularly when combined with things like these 130 calorie thin bagels, ridiculously good as a snack by the way, then it soon boosts your calories up. So having something like that, way better than opting for something like the Country Life. As you saw, we've got the cinnamon and raisin bagels. There's also the plain bagels there too. Moving forwards, if you really are strapped for calories, something like this no added sugar Heinz tomato soup. Don't get me wrong, soup in general is ridiculously low calories, but to be fair, for this, it's 68 calories for half the tin. So for 140 calories, you've got the whole tin. Very good for volume. Moving on, we got egg whites. Although these are a little bit more expensive than buying normal eggs, it's just a lot quicker. And sometimes when you're in the mood and you can't be asked, you're better off choosing a quicker alternative, which is going to save you time, than using an alternative like eggs where you've got to separate, because chances are you won't end up doing it. Moving on, 10 calorie jellies. These guys are an absolute lifesaver. They're not actually 10 calories, they're 4 calories. If you have a little bit of a craving in the evening, they can just help take the edge off of it. So that's what I tend to use them for. Over here we have Whey ice cream. Now until the new gold top stuff comes to, or halo top stuff comes to the UK, these are a good alternative. High in protein and pretty low in calories. Each pot is 83 calories and only 8 grams of protein on each, so not ridiculously high in protein, but at the same time pretty good as an evening snack if you're a bit peckish. Moving on, although primarily for the babies, these two, Weetabix, a nice high volume alternative, obviously not particularly high in protein, but good for the volume side of things, because obviously that's the key when it comes to dieting. Little quick snack is Rich Tea Fingers. The babies love these, as do we, because they are 23 calories for one finger. Really good if you've got a little bit of a sweet craving and you need to take the edge off. And then finally, moving on, we have our collection of cereal bars. Fiber One, they are 87 calories. There's salted caramel ones, there's fudge brownies, there are other flavours too, but I particularly opted for these two. Moving on, Tesco's Healthy Living section is really good for low calorie stuff. These are 68 calories each, chocolate and caramel or the apple and strawberry. And then you've also got their everyday value range. I mean, these guys here, for example, are only 83 calories each, and they come in different alternative flavours as well. And then you've got the rice snaps, 87 calories, not a bad alternative. The final one you probably spotted is green tea. I've yet to try this. Apparently it's good for staving off cravings, but that's undecided from my perspective so far. So there you go guys, just a few low calorie, high volume option, high protein options here that you can use when dieting. Hopefully that helps.